events, and you are being trained. What you have up here can create anything for you. Only early starters end up as stars. I'm sure you should have seen a few people, maybe in their late 60s, maybe you have seen some old people, because some of you are 18. Everybody is old to you. If somebody is 30, they are old. Let me first warn you. Yeah. You see some very young man, maybe the man is 35, you're like, there's that old man, let me warn you. But I'm sure you have seen some old people, and you're like, how is this old man so broke? How is this old man so poor? Yeah, me too. I have seen such people. I'm like, why are you so poor? Why are you so broke? The thing is, you only see your age adding to a certain point. And after that point, you don't see it again. You just wake up one day and then everybody is calling you grandpa. You are asking yourself, who did this to me? How did I get here? Yeah, so those of us that are able to learn while we can, improve on ourselves while we can, become better while we can, don't play with that opportunity. Only early starters end up as stars. Let's say that again together. You start early. So I began to show us on building before the storm. That's what we're looking at. Building before the storm. Unfortunately, they don't have this in their curriculums in any of our schools. You're not going to see it in any of our schools. You're not going to see this in any of our schools. Some of you are doing CST history. Some of you are doing literature. Some of you are doing English. And you're doing library studies, sociology, anthropology. You're doing gender studies. And all the strange things that we're doing right now in school, which is okay. Nothing wrong with it. Your lecturers and your teachers have been wired to tell you how important what you're doing is. Everybody tells you how important their stuff is. He said, this thing is very important. Oh, you should put your head down and learn it. Yeah. They were teaching us fishing in Norway. And we even wrote it in our public exams. Like, can you tell us what are the water currents in Norway and why does it produce sardine fish? And then there are people who are experts in fishing in Norway. I did sciences when I was in high school. I had a friend of mine, didn't have all the time to study all of these things. So what happened was, because we did sciences, like I said, we had studied for a particular thing, I know how it is. You have something you are sure will come for the exams. You study on it, everything, draw every graph, draw everything. And then you go to the exams and your only question you are an expert at didn't come. And you decided not to diversify your knowledge. You decided to be focused. So you studied only one thing. That my guy had studied, everything. For some reason, he has studied everything about the lizard. I don't know why, but he was just certain that what will come on that paper 2 was lizard. Drew lizard, name all the parts. I didn't even know lizards have fins. He drew everything. So, but unfortunately for my friend, when we went into the exam, lizard didn't come. So the paper 2 carried a question on the human heart. So then my friend answered like this. They said, maybe, explain with a diagram the various functions of the heart and the other kind, And the guy just said, heart is a very important organ in the body. Every living thing has heart. Human beings have heart. Lizards have heart. What is a lizard? And then drew the lizard, everything that at least he linked it up somehow. I said, what is a lizard? So he drew the lizard, did everything, labeled it. Yeah. The exam, the teacher said, you fool, see me after. Yeah. Yeah, so they don't teach us important things. They teach us, you have to understand that. You see, we have colonial curriculum. And that curriculum is wired to make you exactly what you become after university. An employee. Yeah. I'm sorry to burst the bubble, but it's true. The economic power of your lecturers are proof that the teaching they are teaching you won't help us have money. The economics professor is driving a Carina E. There's nothing can teach you about money. Doesn't have it. Doesn't have it. But well, you have to go past the educational system. You may not understand these things, but to be exposed to such truths at this point in your life is so important. While you learn that, you must walk double. You see, when you stay in countries like Cameroon, for instance, where we are, you must walk double to be able to break out. You must walk double to be able to break out. Can you help me with this? You must walk double to be able to break out. 2 times. More serious. You get to school, come back, and then work extra hard. Because the system is not wired to tell you what is correct. I don't know if you understand that. You know, you see, everybody's focused on this thing. That's what the system does now. It's not, some of you have just, you're not thinking it's a bit different. Blue. And then you have now come and you have introduced social media into it. I don't know if you know what is going on with the social media and what it's doing to your brain. Social media is a very beautiful, very powerful tool. But it is creating, it's producing its benefit on, it's already detrimental to us. I mean, there's always pros and cons to everything. The pros are very beautiful, and that's what they push in form. But what are the cons? The cons is that you can't even focus for 30 minutes. We thought that we had seen it all until TikTok came. TikTok is something else, man. You have to make sense in 30 seconds. You understand? Like, people don't even want to watch your dance more than 30 seconds. Even entertainment becomes boring to those who are craving for entertainment because they have made the platform, everything is so fast. If you must succeed with TikTok, even a normal song, you have to fast forward it to make it danceable. And the dance can be more than 30 seconds. If you dance more than 30 seconds, you're a useless man. Nobody will watch your dance. And imagine all of your lessons are from 1 hour. There's no teaching that is not from 1 hour. Like I'm talking now, you're already lost. I need to do something. If I just stand here and I'm talking now, I've lost you. But if I'm dancing, and then you're like, that's just true. You see, everybody comes alive when there's something. I'm just passing information. You're like, I saw it in there. They don't tell me something. Yeah. So you have to work triple hard. You are first of all born from a poor family. Now you are born in a funny country, and then now you have TikTok. It's just like the perfect